Hello everyone, I just wanted to let you know that before this video rolls, I did make this before Fallout 4's Nuka World trailer drops, so that means that some of the things I say may sound a little strange to you because I had to delay this video a couple times because of breaking news for Bethesda, such as the New Orleans trademarks, the Nuka World in-depth analysis, trophies and achievements for Nuka World. So that's why you haven't seen this video yet, and that's why I might say something along the lines of, yeah, we haven't seen much on Nuka World because of the fact that this was made before that trailer came out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless because I still felt the information was concrete, and carry on with your day. Hope you enjoy. Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today with a Fallout 4 news update. Today we are going to be taking a look at Nuka World, and my goodness, it's actually in the conversation and people are talking about it. Bethesda's been so quiet about it, it's actually quite weird to be making a video about this very DLC. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the file size of Nuka World. It is 3.66 gigabytes, and it is a gig bigger than Far Harbor. And what does that mean? I'm going to explain to you guys today. But once again, thank you to Reddit for the post here, getting some Nuka World hype built up. As always, there is a link in the description down below so you guys can check out the information I'm providing for you guys to verify for yourself. So 3.66 gigabytes is the size of Nuka World, which, as I said, is a gigabyte bigger than Far Harbor. Does this mean that Nuka World is bigger than Far Harbor? Absolutely not. File size is never indicative of content in any way. It does not mean there's a bigger map in Nuka World. What I believe this personally is brand new assets. Just from the look at the small snippet of gameplay we got in Nuka World at E3, we can see that there's a lot of new assets being put at work here between all the advertisements, the mascots, the new armor, all the new locations. It's clearly building brand new assets for this area because there's nothing like this area in Fallout 4, where in Far Harbor, they could reuse a lot of those assets in there. In order to truly achieve the atmosphere of Nuka World like it was a theme park, they're going to have to rebuild certain things, so that's why I think there's a lot of additional file size. Mind you also that this could be slightly indicative of content, because the reason that there are big file sizes for these DLCs is because stuff like sound, music, voice, and especially voice for Fallout 4, if there's a lot of voice acting going on, then the file size might be bigger. If Einon Zur is making more music for Nuka World, then yes, there's going to be more music. That means a bigger file size. Me personally, I'm not getting my hopes up. Bethesda claimed that Far Harbor was the biggest DLC landmass they have ever created. Although it wasn't bigger in terms of content than Shivering Isles, it was still bigger in the sense of density and what they put in the world itself. This could mean that there's a lot of new weapons in Nuka World. This could mean that they're expanding the base game. There's a lot of could-bes and what-ifs, but one thing I have to say for sure is that I don't think that this is bigger than Far Harbor, or else Bethesda would be promoting it a little bit more. We haven't seen any promotion for Nuka World whatsoever, and that really stinks, to be honest, because it doesn't show like Bethesda really cares. Obviously they do, they're working on the DLC, but they really haven't marketed any of this DLC, and you thought if they were going to market one thing, it would be the big final DLC in a brand new landmass, but they're not even doing that. So for me, I feel like if this were bigger than Far Harbor, then they'd be marketing just that to prove that, hey, we made what we thought was our biggest DLC landmass, but now we have something even bigger and better. I think that would be a good sales pitch, and I think that would get people reinterested in Fallout 4, but it doesn't seem they're taking that route. Now, they could be keeping quiet so that gamers are entirely surprised come Nuka World, but still, for me, I've always said, especially since Fallout 4's launch, I made sure I said it multiple times, that file size does not indicate the amount of content. It does indicate what is actually in there, but there's not just quests in Fallout 4. There's assets, textures, like I said, sound, music, voice, everything is in there. Everything in a game is inside the file size, and obviously that is something that is a no-brainer, but I'm just saying that so people don't think the standard Bethesda things, which are map size, locations, weapons. Is that what all of that file size is? Absolutely not. What I think it is, as I said in the beginning, brand new assets for this location to make it a more believable area. But hey, I honestly hope I'm wrong. I would love for this DLC to be bigger than Far Harbor. I would absolutely enjoy the hell out of that. It would be great to go out with a humongous bang instead of just a big bang. I'd be all for that, but for me, I'm not going to get my hopes up. I don't know about a lot of people, but I learned from my mistakes with Fallout 4. I learned about hype, and I learned about how it can just lead to complete disappointment. So for me, at the end of the day, I'm just going to go in with zero expectations. Is this going to be bigger than Far Harbor? Who knows? I'll find out when I play it. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and some insight on how file size works and what really comes into play when that stuff gets added up. I think it's just new assets, but I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, so let me hear them, people. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are, as always, in the description down below. Check out sugarbomb.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.